Hey guys, welcome to day 5. We're going to continue on looking at some examples from God's Word. Today we look at one of my favorites, Josiah. We read about Josiah. 2 Kings chapter 22 verse 1 says this: Josiah was 8 years old when he became king. Let's stop right there for a second. You are never too young to be a leader. Don't let anyone ever tell you that just because you're young, you can't set an example, you can't put God first and lead others in doing the same. Josiah was 8 when he became king. He had a great love and devotion for God deep down inside of his heart, and we can have the same thing. Listen, the country had been involved in so much wickedness. And here comes this 8-year-old who says, we're going to put God first. And chapter 23, here's what we read about what Josiah did. It says in verse 3, then the king stood by a pillar and he made a covenant before the Lord to follow the Lord, to keep his commandments, his testimonies, and his statutes with all of his heart and with all of his soul, to perform the words of this covenant that were written in this book. He basically says, we are going to follow God's words. We're going to follow God's laws with all of our heart, all of our soul. And here's what the Bible records in the very next verse. It says, and all the people took a stand for the covenant. Here's what's awesome about putting God first. When you stand up and you say, I believe God is important to me and he is a priority in my life, others are going to take note and they're going to begin to stand as well. Josiah led radical reformation like we've never ever seen before. Why? Because he put God first. Plain and simple, he loved God with all of his heart and all of his soul. And you, my friend, can do the same. Do it today. You will never ever regret putting God first. I'll see you tomorrow.